Okay, so maybe you are a physical fitness enthusiast. If you are not, then surely you know somebody who works out on a regular basis. Is it safe to say that you don't know anyone who feels worse after working out than they do better, right? Everyone says, it might even be yourself. Whenever you work out or exercise or get your heart rate going, um, you always, 100% of the time, feel better afterwards, and you do not feel worse. So why don't more people work out? If we know that getting on the treadmill for 30 minutes or doing some strength training or going to CrossFit or going to a spin class at your local fitness center, we know that if we do that at the end, we're going to feel so much better than we did before we started. And so why don't more people do it? Well, it's because it's hard. It takes motivation. And so there's a distinct parallel between that example and prospecting in real estate. I think that once we, as an example, make those handful of calls today, or write those 5 or 10 note cards today, or at least send one text out, just do something that moves your business forward, don't we tend to feel better? And the answer is yes, because we know in the back of our mind that there is a possibility that that will lead to something. And I believe it will. I believe that if you feel after a day of prospecting that, oh my gosh, I don't know if I'm going to see anything from that, but I know that they had to do it because it might lead to something. That's how you know that what you just did is what you should be doing. All right, it is never this huge monumental thing that is going to lead to a closing necessarily. It is a lot of times what you do day in and day out that gets to that closing. And so, like working out, it does take motivation, but I guarantee that after you do it, you're going to feel 100 times better than you did before you started.